What up, Coop Group? Welcome back to Alliance War Season 27, War number 5, where SAS takes on Made in Brazil, MiBr. Now, I have some acquaintances in this alliance, but no one I really talk to that often. But anyways, this is going to be a very quick alliance war with only 3 fights. Again, this season, I'm not giving too many fights because I've been very busy training with trials and whatnot, and maybe my alliance doesn't trust me. Just kidding, I did pretty well last season. But yeah, we're pretty well organized, and I again thank my officers and every battle group and the whole alliance. Everyone just does their job, so yeah, good job everyone. But anyways, I have Rulk, Magik, and the warlock for synergy for this war. I'm gonna be in path 9 in the first section on hazard shift, and then as you see, I'm joining within 2 hours, so check how quick I'm joining. Again, I'm usually told lately to not rush instead of being tagged, but anyways, I'm joining within the first 2 hours, almost immediately after assignments were given. I'll be in path 9 in the first section. Then I'm going to be on, I believe, just one mini-boss on node 54, which I've taken that mini-boss, I think, 2 wars ago against Sorcerer Supreme, just taking Magik there. This time, the goal is to have a Mr. Fantastic pre-fight there for a Petrify to slow down her power gain. But then again, as long as I put on a special 1 boost with Magik, the fight's pretty much over the moment it starts. But anyways, on to the fight. The first fight is Rulk for CMM. The only thing I have to do is really watch out for binary, because if she goes into binary, then her special 1s are unblockable, and that could hurt. So yeah, that's my only goal here. I could throw a special 2 and have incinerate just burn her down. Or special 3, sorry, but I'm not sure that's kind of my goal here, because of the fact that the incinerate is going to add to her binary charges, and she'll go into battery ignition, which I do not want exactly. I mean, it's not a big deal if she does, but anyways, the global here is the same one as I've been having the last few wars. Basically, there's a timer, and once the timer goes off, then she's going to get a altitude charge, which gives her a true strike, but also adds some damage, some block damage anytime she hits me, unless I go over a 10-hit combo. So, not too hard of a fight. Rulk is amazing for this path for hazard shift because of the fact that he shrugs off both incinerates and poisons, because he's poison immune also. But yeah, there's her first special 1. I'm going to be blocking those and evading them, but trying to make sure I don't go into, she doesn't go into binary ignition, and trying to make sure that I can go over the 10-hit charges, or 10-hit combo count to turn off her altitude charges. I did throw a special 2 there, not that it was needed, but again, I don't really feel like going to special 3 here. She throws a special 1 there, which is very nice. I run in there for no reason at all. And if and when I knock her down after she's at above 10 charges, then I'm in a bit trouble. I'm throwing a special 2 here, hoping they finish her off. Just kidding. Oh, this was sketchy. I decided to evade last second of that special 2, which wasn't a good idea, because if it hits me, I'm stunned and dead. But I took some block damage here, which is not needed. So I am going to heal up a little bit for this Stryfe fight. Although, again, I don't think it was needed for this fight. But it's a long fight because of resistor. So into it I go. Now my goal here was to not miss. For when he goes into his cloak, he is awakened. So this Stryfe will go into his cloak. Possible at least with his awakened ability. Every 5 charges he has, he can glance and turn on his cloak. And any special 1 that he throws, he also turns on his cloak. So I don't want to miss. And then my goal here is go to a special 3. And only throw special 3s to put on a big incinerate onto him. And just burn him down. I will see once he has 10 resistor charges, I'm not going to be doing that much damage unless I'm critting. So yeah, just, again, backing off when he goes invisible. I can evade a special 1 with no problem at all. I've had plenty of practice with it. I am a Stryfe master, as you can call it. Just kidding, I'm probably not. But, super simple fight, just being special 1, just a 5-minute fight. So I have plenty of time to just wait out any timer that he has, just not to get stuck in the corner. Going to a big special 3 in a second once I get there. Not sure why I didn't finish my combo there. Oh yeah, he's at 4 charges. So once he gets to 5 charges, he can glance my attack and go invisible. He's at 5. So he glanced that attack. He did not go invisible in his cloak, which is nice. So now I can just do a full combo. And now it's almost impossible for him to get to a special 2 because of the node. Now again, the main damage here in this fight is this big incinerate from special 3s and the extra damage when I'm critting. But because of resistor, I may not crit as often and my normal hits won't do that much damage. But yeah, I really didn't have to bait a special 1 there because, again, the node makes it almost impossible for him to get to a special 2. He does get to a special 1 quickly, but I probably should just only hit into him, just parried, and just maybe bait a special 1 right when I need to. But he's down to 45%, it's a minute and a half in, so I know this fight's going to be over soon. I'm going to be able to use the same boost for the Magik fight, the Magik vs. Sorcerer fight after this. I am kind of sad that I had to waste some potions, but again, it's really got to be safe in Alliance War. If you are below 90%, it's always safe to put a potion or 2 into your champion. It's just a bit of glory, so it's not a big deal. I get a special 3 here. Should have just thrown it, which I did right there after another combo, just to see how much damage I can do in another combo. And I believe this incinerate burns him down a bit. I don't think it finishes him off. If it does, it'd be great. But it's a nice big incinerate. It's doing 1100 per tick. And it's halfway through. I think it just almost finishes him off. He's at like 7%. So now he's got to hit him a few more times. And he's dead. So simple fight. Just make sure you just don't miss. Watch out for his charges when he turns his cloak on. And his special 1. And make sure you evade it properly. Now I'm making sure that I had that I was still recording. Because I had one more fight left. Now, yes, I could have done my Section 1 fights a lot earlier when I had joined, and I could have boosted again for this next fight, but why waste boosts? No one was waiting for me to move. I was not the last one to move for the mini-bosses, but as you see, there's a pre-fight on there. We got the Mr. Fantastic pre-fight there, so it will help with a Petrify, and the suppression field will decrease the defender's defensive combat power rate, so Sorcerer is going to take less hits, and plus it refreshes anytime you knock down the opponent. So anytime I throw a special 2, that Petrify is going to knock down. But once I put my first special 2 into gear, honestly, the fight's over. I'm just going to throw special 2s over and over and just make sure she never gets to a special 2 again. And my goal here at the beginning of the fight is to make sure she never gets to a special 2. Just at most, she gains 1 bar of power, so block damage isn't too much. And look how slow that power gain is. It's so nice with how slow it is. A second combo, and I should have thrown a special 2 there, so she never even gain a bar of power. But not a big deal. Going to throw a special 2 here. Only 1 bar of power that she gained total in this fight. That's hoping that's all that she's gained. Now with the warlock synergy, it's really nice because any special 2 I throw while I'm in limbo, I believe my damage is... There's a higher crit rate and higher crit damage, which is pretty nice. So I made sure that I was given the warlock synergy for this, although I could have brought anyone else. But yeah, she is power locked. I didn't get much power back there. I could have put on a Mystic power back boost to make sure I get a bit more power back, but I wasn't too concerned. Honestly, I could be doing 5-hit combos again to get even more power. I'm kind of waiting this out so she gets a bit more power, so when I steal her power, I get a bit more. And she's at 34%. She does have the altitude charges from the global, but I have limbo, and this is my only Magik fight, so I'm not too concerned at all. Plus, I'm doing a lot of hits, a lot of combos, and just there's a bit of blocking. Not that that's a big deal at all, but she's at 8%. Oh no, I took block damage from the altitude charge. What am I going to do? One more combo and one more big special, and she is down just like that. Sorcerer Supreme, you were a mighty adversary. Thank you for the fight. Anyways, only 3 fights this war, which isn't too many. But I was not complaining. I've been busy, but I'm so glad that I had a good war. And I've had a good season so far with 5 wars into this season. We've had a total, I believe, only 20 fights. And normally I'd have like 40 by this point. At least previously I had maybe 30. But I'm not complaining. We've used 9.5 potions, 9.5 level 4 potions. Been tagged 0 times and no deaths so far this season. With 3 wins, can end up winning this war and 2 losses. Now they give up some deaths pretty early. But they still fought pretty well. So Made in Brazil, MiBr, you did a good job, good war. And I'll catch you guys next time. This is Coop, signing off. Happy gaming.